Alright everybody, this is Sales Aspects. So to get started in your implementation of the lead management and individual agent website, you will want to go to salesaspects.com. So if everybody could log in with their username and password to Sales Aspects. Put in your username and password and then click on sign in. Now you will see an account setup, the basic steps 1 through 6 here, and I'm going to have everybody once they get here, if you haven't logged in before, it will ask you to agree to the terms. But hopefully everybody has logged into this point. You can see here that Joyce has her photo uploaded. I'm going to show you to go ahead and skip the wizard setup at this point, because I want everybody to understand how to use the system and make modifications outside of the wizard. Alright, so everybody click on the skip wizard. Okay, and you'll see here that if this is the home screen, you'll see this is a setup, creating your website. This is a video, importing your contacts, creating an email marketing campaign, and updating your user profile. I'm going to be walking through all of these steps with you here now, and so I'm going to go ahead and say not show this again. If you don't, then it will pop up for you on an ongoing basis with that. So the first steps that we're going to start with is on the top right hand corner of Sales Aspects is the setup process. Okay, the setup process. So if everybody clicks on setup, and I'm going to show not get started on the setup here. Okay, and then you can see here on the left hand side, this is the profile. Okay, and you'll notice here that I have Joyce. You'll want to put in make sure that you have your correct first name, last name, display name. Make sure to enter your title. Okay. That's okay. Take your time. Take your time. Sales Aspects, log in, and then setup. Yeah, I would recommend to close out the help windows. Those definitely become a nuisance after a while. Okay, so again, you can see here you'll want to enter your first name, last name, title, your email address. If you already have a website that domain name, I recommend that you put your website domain name here. Your contact information as far as phone numbers, primary phone, your mobile, any other phone numbers that you want to display. And then this is the About Me. This is where you can put in your bio. And I have a actual bio on Joyce here. So I will go ahead and copy the bio, paste that in for her. Here at the bottom, does everybody see where it says social links? Social links, let me show you where those would go. ERS. When you go to the company website, there is the roster. And you'll see here that you have a link to your website and your email. If you add your social links, that will add those links to your company roster. And I actually got a link from Joyce.
See that Andrew guy calling Aaron and Jason? Oh yeah.
Hold on, don't worry. I was just showing you Joyce's Facebook link. This is your company website, the agent roster of searching for agents, and then these are the links. Under setup, under your profile, there's what is called the social links, and you can copy your Facebook URL, choose Facebook, paste your link in, okay, and then click on add. And then now your link is right there, and that will add to your contact record on the company site. And you can add as many social links as you would like. Okay, so is everybody done with the profile?
They just talked to Shane and Andrew did call me, but I think they called after. It wasn't just me that felt that way. Don't be evil.
You just go to your Facebook page, and up at the top you'll have your actual profile. When you're on your actual Facebook page, you just copy that, and then you just paste that in to this little box here, and then select which actual social media you're adding, and then click on add. You don't see the social link on the profile? Yeah, we can do that. Later on, I recommend that you change your username and password, but you can do that at any time. Just so you know, any of these things that you're doing, you can modify at a later date. That's the nice thing of going through the training through the setup module, so you know how to change them at any time. The list is if you speak any languages such as Spanish or Chinese or anything, you can just select those languages and click on Add, and then when consumers are on the corporate website, they can find you by language. Yeah, list here on the left-hand side. Yeah. So if you speak select the language and then add. Okay. Let's go ahead. You can again move and add these areas served, your designations, your specialties at any time. I just want to make sure you know where those are and what they are. Photos. I have already have Joyce's photo uploaded into her account, but you simply just select choose file, go to pictures, and then upload your photos to your account. And you can again remove these at any time and re-upload new ones. You can. The thumbnail photo goes onto the corporate website, onto the agent roster, and it also okay, and then the other one, the main photo, is the one that publishes to your website. Is Joyce here? Hi, Joyce. I would recommend that you get a larger photo for your main photo. Have it resized to the 24 by 320. This photo that you sent me is just a little small, but you can do that at any time. Okay, let's go to your agent MLS IDs, right below photos to the left. Okay. And what this is you would put in your public ID from the Metro list. And I believe that Judy and Amy, it sounds like you guys already add those in, but yeah, so that's fine. But just in case, if you don't see your public ID on your account, the website property search won't work, and it won't recognize your own individual inventory. So you'll want to make sure that you add your ID into that. The listing MLS ID is just the listings of that individual agent. So that'll help you actually find your public ID. Then you're good. That's correct. That's correct. Hopefully everybody knows their ID. Okay. So let's go to email. And this one we are going to come back to, but really this is, I want to just explain to you real quickly what it is. You'll see here different themes of email to choose from, and you'll notice that I'm in the ERS Roseville account, so I can select the actual ERS Roseville theme. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and save that, and I just want to show you under preview. You'll see here that when she sends out an email from her account, that it will have her photo and branding of the ERS Roseville and links back to her website. And I'll be showing you an update that we'll want to do once we create her website and get that up and running, which means that we'll want to actually add her domain here. Okay. Again, I recommend putting in any social media links into your signature. You notice she has her name, all of her contact information, her email. But again, social media is a great way to promote yourself. So we'll be coming back and I'll be showing you some ways to promote your social media on here as well. And here to notifications to the left. Let's click on notifications. This is how you actually receive leads. Okay, so Joyce, you have set that you want to receive leads by email. Okay, and you don't have it set here to receive leads by text message. And I really recommend, in order to improve your conversions, that you receive leads by text message. The reason is if a lead is routed to you from the company or your website, you might be checking your email off and on during the day, and you might not even check it on the weekends. But a text message is notifying you in a pop-up on your phone instantaneously, so you have the ability to notify that immediately. Some also have email popping up on their phone. So what I'd like you to determine is how you want to receive that lead information. Okay, why don't you go ahead and do that. And who's your carrier? Verizon. Excellent. So you'll just select the Verizon carrier, whichever carrier you're with. And all of these, just keep them checked. There's nothing here to do here. And here at the bottom, this gives you a daily update of all of your customer interaction with the lead management system and your website, and any interaction that you're having with leads. So I recommend to get an update email to yourself once a day. And then once you're done with that, you just click on update here at the bottom, the little red update settings. And then that's it. Okay. So now we've completed the setup module, and we're going to move over to the website module. And again, I'm going to say don't show this help again. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this website here. And you'll see here in Joyce's account, some of you might have a website already created. I'm going to show you how to create a website from scratch because I want to show you a theme that I would recommend choosing. I'm going to be showing you some ways of search engine optimizing your website to generate lead traffic. And so you can either start a new website from scratch. You'll see that you should see a new website red button. So even if you have an existing website, you can start building a new one from scratch. You can build as many websites in your account as you want. Okay. Okay, is everybody ready? Take your time. Take your time. No rush. Okay. Once we're, can you what? Under on setup. Uh-huh. I've So you would just select, say you're gonna do a Twitter account. You'd put in your Twitter link and add. You copy and paste it into this box. Select the LinkedIn or Twitter, the social media, and then click on add. That's correct. You'd copy the link from your actual Twitter account. You don't see them in there? Oh yeah, she only has Facebook, yeah. Okay, is everybody on the Oh, you see it on your corporate website under Meet Our Agents. And you can see right here, there is her Facebook. That's correct. That's correct. Are you talking about under setup or here? Oh yeah, yeah. That's for you to link your Facebook to inside sales aspects. Yeah. Okay. Is everybody ready to go? Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the website tab up top, and you'll see a red button here that says new website. So I'm going to click on new website, and you'll see here that it will auto create what is called a subdomain for you. Okay, this is something that's temporary. I recommend that you have your own unique domain name for your website. And Joyce has her own domain name called joycesherman.com. And she let me know that she had that. And I'm going to be letting you know some things with creating your own domain name. You'll see here, if you don't have a domain name already, I highly recommend that you order one. You can click on the instructions here to register a domain name. We're not going to do that now, but you can click here's GoDaddy. There's all kinds of different registrars. GoDaddy seems to be a pretty easy service to use. And when you order your domain name account, you will need to give them your name servers. And these are the two name servers for your website. The first one is ns1.netaspects.com. The second is ns2.netaspects.com. Now, just so everybody knows, yesterday I logged into Joyce's GoDaddy account and I changed her name servers for her to ns1.netaspects.com, ns2.netaspects.com, so that now her domain name lives at these two servers. Okay? GoDaddy is still her name host, that's still her where she manages her domain, but it has its new living, all of its files are living on these two name servers. Okay? Now, you'll also see here, if you own a domain name already, these are instructions on how to do the name server setup. Again, all you have to do is log into your account or call them and say, my domain name is X, and please make the name servers ns1.netaspects.com, ns2.netaspects.com. Your website will not be available over the internet, viewable from your domain, until you actually do that. And it takes anywhere from 24 to 72 hours for your domain name to propagate to your new website, and once you do the transfer. So understand it. Okay, so Joyce here has, you can see that it'll auto-create a subdomain, but I'm also going to just type in joycesherman.com here. Now, if you don't have a domain name, don't panic. You can just create your site in the subdomain for now, and then you can add your domain later, and I will show you how to do that. Okay? So all I want you to do is, if you don't have a domain already, you will create a subdomain. If you have a domain name, then type your domain name that you're going to be building out here. And please type in www dot with your actual domain name. Okay? Then you're going to scroll down, and you'll see here at the bottom it says choose your design. Choose your design. And there are some additional themes here that you can choose. I'm going to recommend to you to use what is called the Latte. Okay, I'm going to recommend to you to use the Latte. And I'm also going to recommend to you to use the Latte with a single column subpage. Single column subpage. And you can choose which color you want for your theme. There's different colors here. There's the burgundy, latte teal color. There is the, some different colors to choose from. Joyce, don't worry, I'm going to use the red and gray for now, but you can change your color at any time after this. Yes? Excellent, excellent. This is exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. Okay. So you'll see here that I selected the latte in red and gray, single column, and you'll notice that it highlighted it in yellow. Does everybody see that? So make sure that your theme is highlighted in yellow. And then the finishing step, you'll notice, is here in red. It says 5 finish to create website. So I'm going to go ahead and click on create website, and then you'll notice that I have the real estate agent site 1 column option, and I'm going to use this template. I highly recommend that you use the template versus building out your own content, okay? Unless you are extremely technical, I would recommend using the real estate agent template that is already created. Okay? Does everybody see that? And so I want to go ahead and select that. Okay? So once you're there, you'll see that your website is now created for you.
Okay.
Can everybody let me know when they're at this stage here? Their website has been created. Then you would click on edit. That's correct.
If you want to remove or you just, can it remove?
Edit revision.
And then anybody that you need to add in, let's say you have a new agent, you just click on add user and you can add them in.
That's correct. Edit revision would be to edit. Okay, everybody. Has everybody got their website up and running? Created. Okay.
Yep, at the bottom you click add users. And then, yep, so you can scroll through and you can pick and choose one at a time, or you can check the box and then add multiple. And then once you have the checkbox next to their name, you're gonna click on add users.
Yeah. No, I believe they are all straight across. Six main tabs and then as many sub-tabs as you want within those. Sure, if you want to add links to anywhere in the body, you can do that. Or on the right. Sure, you can add as many tabs and as many pages as you want. Do you see how there's an advanced search tab here to the right? So you could put tabs. Just depends on what design. But don't worry, I'm going to be going over all that. So try to be a little patient. We need to make sure that everybody has created their website before we can move on to actual editing.
So she's in there to add.
Okay.
And
So some key things that I want to show you. First is about the domain name. You'll see up top, add, remove addresses or domain name. If you click on this link, this will take you to all of the domain names that Joyce has in her on this website. So you can see here she has the www.joycesherman.com, joycesherman.com with no www. You need to make sure that you have both. And she has both her subdomains, okay? So I want to verify that her domain name Joyce Sherman is actually functioning before I make it the primary on her account. So I'm going to paste that in to see where that takes us. Okay. So we can see that it has not become available yet, so I'm going to go ahead and use the subdomain until the joycesherman.com is actually propagating. So I'm going to go ahead and click on back. So if everybody could make sure now they are back to their website. If you click on the website tab up top, that should take you to your site. You do not have.
So those are going to be under, if you click on the home button, so it brings you to the home.
All right. It's there. I got one.
Oh, it says company contact.
All right. So everybody, we're going to go into editing our website now. Okay. And just so you know, I want to explain what these tools are. If you click on Publish Revision of your website, everybody watch this, and then you click on Publish your website, that means that your website is done and it is live. Okay? So now when I go and click on her site, it actually is completely functional and up and running. Okay? And it's running on a subdomain. You can see that it has her logo, it has a standard content, it has a flash image rotation, her photo, it has the property search all built in. So now consumers can search for homes in all the markets of the Metro list. There is a high-low option. There is a gallery view, an interactive map search, some really cool stuff for your consumers. So you have now created a site. She could, as long as you have your domain set up, that would be one of the key things that you'd want to do. Now that's all great. I want to now explain to you in modifying your website. Okay, you'll see here where it says Start New Revision, and you'll see that now I have View Revision, Edit Revision, Publish Revision, or Delete Revision. And what this is that I can go and edit my website, and I can say I like it and I want to publish it, or I mess something up and I don't want to lose what I had existed on my website. Okay, and so I can just delete that revision and start from scratch. So say I want to delete this revision, and now it just takes me back to where I was. So Start New Revision. Maybe I want to view the revision. You'll see that it will be in what is called draft mode. Okay, and I want to close and review that. Okay. Now, if you click on Delete Website, that will delete your website and it will be gone.
This was in.
So make sure when you delete your website that you understand that any work that you did in the past to it, it's gone. It's not recoverable.
Update it, you can click on the A1.
Okay?
And put.
So be very careful in using that tool. So now we're okay. So does everybody see the Edit Revision tab? I want you to click. Yes.
So if you go to the Tools tab.
Okay.
And then from the drop-down from the Tools tab, you can click on Data Export.
Everybody looks to be online.
So there's a drop-down. Once you
Um,
the data.
Nobody can see it?
There's a drop-down that says Data to Export.
Oh.
And you'll probably find that in there. So you change it to.
Could have been some internet latency.
A whole bunch of different reports and then you grab it.
Okay, so everybody can see? All right. So do you see the Edit Revision? Let's go ahead and select that.
Uh-huh.
And now we are in edit mode. Okay. So some key things here that you can see is you have your website. You have here up top, this is your top level navigation. If I wanted to edit it, I could. All right. And I want to show you some key things that I'd like you to know about your site. One, you have what is called Select Page up top. And this is a content management system that allows you to edit your website. And you have all these unique pages that are all here for you that are already created by you choosing that theme. Okay, such as request a showing, the search by map. So can everybody click on the standard pages? First of all, everybody click on Select Page.
Right.
Okay, and I want you to click on Standard Pages. Standard Pages to the right there. There's My Pages and Standard Pages. And the first page that I would like you to select is the Property Search page.
Yeah. Are they using the system now?
That's okay.
Okay.
Select Page, Standard Pages. And the page that I want to select is the Property Search.
Right.
Property
Yeah,
Search.
because that was supposed to-
Okay? Now, if you hover over it, you should see a Click to Edit Real Estate Search hidden. And I would like you to left click and select that. And you should see Edit This Content. Another link called Edit This Content in a little pencil. So we're going to edit this page and then edit.
Right.
All right. Now this allows you to modify what you want the consumer to experience when they go to your actual property search.
I know, I've seen them come in with.
And so you can say, I want them to automatically search for homes in Roseville, or I can say, I want them to be able to just search for anything that they want. But I'm going to go ahead. Joyce let me know that she wants to do business in Roseville. So I'm just going to type in Roseville. in the city here as far as the area. And then I'm going to select Save Changes. Okay. Save Changes. That's correct. That's only Roseville's going to come up. But if you click on the property search link here to the left, they can still select other cities from the location. So now that when consumers search, click on property search, it will automatically select Roseville as the city for their search. That's correct. It's the default. Yeah, they can custom design their search themselves, absolutely. Okay. I just want to show you that quick little tool there, just because I want to give you some experience. Absolutely. Maybe you want to have Placer County. So do you see where it says Placer? You cannot.
Yeah. Right, we wanted to.
All right, just hit cancel. So let's go ahead and select page again up top and go back to My Pages. My Pages. Does everybody see that?
Ready to turn it on, let us know.
And there's another search called the Search by Map down here below. Does everybody see this Search by Map? If you could select that,
No, it just goes.
and you should see a map search. And again, if you edit it,
Yeah, so one.
edit this content,
I mean, it doesn't mean that it's on your.
default map search address. I think you had mentioned Placer County, so you could type in Placer County. For now, I'm just going to type in Roseville, CA,
Possibly, yes.
and I'm going to put 0 to
Yeah.
600, or I'll put 900,000. And I want to search residential homes,
Okay, so. if we-
and I'm going to click on Save. So now
Does that sound good? So it gives you some time just in case you get a phone call or something.
absolutely. Do you want to see how I did that? Okay. Select page, My Pages,
No, I think everything.
and then My Pages, and then search by map. And you'll see the map should be on your page. And you click on Edit, and then edit this content. You just hover over it, and then edit this content, and then just type in, do you see where it says map, default map search address? I typed in Roseville, but you can literally type in anything and it will place
They wanna make sure.
the map
all their notes-
for the consumers right there.
Because that's how they're gonna be notified and offer those, yeah. Yes.
And then you click on Save. Okay?
To your profile, so set up my set.
Now, do you see where it says here? Uh-oh. We have somebody that hopped on the call. Sherry?
Your email or, your account, because, you can be.
Says Sherry
Different email addresses.
jumped on the call.
Notified by text messaging, or if you're in working on your system
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and mute whoever jumped on. Okay, so does everybody see the page, correct? The map? I'm here.
Okay, we do all notice
Everybody's caught up? You don't see the ERS Roseville website?
so it's just a draft for All right, so if you have, any other questions or anything comes up, just give me a call.
So you guys still can't see my screen?
Get a budget for Rebecca at ESG as far as what she wants to spend. See who asked her for credit from.
So any listings that you guys have.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay, so can everybody go to select page? Okay. Sounds like you guys might be having an internet connection issue.
So it's basically if you just go and look for one of your listings and see it. After we get the account turned on.
Is the computer falling asleep?
Sure.
Make sure that
No problem. Okay. You too. Okay.
She's trying to join the meeting.
she's logged in.
Oh, she's logged in now.
Sherry? Oh, yeah, she said she just got in.
Okay, cool.
Thanks, Phil. So, it sounds like Sherry just hopped on the call. Is everybody there? Judy, can you see the screen now? Oh, sorry. Great. Okay. So let's go ahead, and I think everybody understands now how to select the different pages. If everybody could go to My Pages and select Home, that will take you back to your actual home page. Okay, that's your home page. Are you saying that you're trying to set the map to go to one specific home? Oh, got it. No. It's it's okay. I'll talk to the guys and see. Um, s- yeah, good point. Good point. Got it. That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Okay. Um, so we're here at the home page, and some key things that I want to show you with the home page that we can do. One is I'd like for you to know how to add unique content to the site. So you'll see here in the body of the photo and the content, at the bottom there is a little tab. It's in red. It says Add Content. And I'd like everybody to select that. Add Content. And when you click on Add Content, you'll see that I can select what is called core content, corporate content, real estate content, navigation, registered users. I'm going to select, I'd like you to select real estate content. Real estate content. And there's one content that is called featured properties. If you select the featured properties, select featured properties, and then select add content, and you'll see that it will be featured listings in the heading, so you can change the heading if you want to change it to something else. You'll see here number of properties you want to show. Let's go ahead and for now select 4 properties and 4 columns. 4 properties and 4 columns. And this will choose featured listings randomly from company, office, or my listings. So if you want to show, if you have multiple listings, you know, say 4 listings of your own or more, and you want to just show your own individual listings, you can select that. For now, I'm just going to select company listings and feature all the company listings. It will rotate through them, and then I'll just select Save Changes here below. And now I've added 4 featured listings to my site. Okay. The reason I want to do that, one, I want to obviously promote company listings, but second of all, I really want to have interactive content on my homepage that is market focused. So I'm getting 2 things accomplished with that by having rotating content of the market area, and my website is constantly changing for me dynamically. It's okay. It will have your listings, yeah. So do you see where it says home up top? If you want to see what it looks like in revision, just select home, and you'll notice that there's Antelope, Citrus Heights, Grass Valley, and Sacramento.
So Brandon, here's a big problem. You lead off home slate, does the home zone logo?
Home, do you see that little button right here? Yeah, top left. So whatever page you're on, it will give you the name of it right there. If you select that, it will open it up your website. We're now at 12:06. So I kind of want to make sure that I move along with a couple of items for you. Key items here. Do you see where it says welcome home? There's this little bio area here. If you select edit and edit this content, you can go in here and edit this content. You know, make it original. make this content original to you and what you want to say to consumers, and make sure that you're trying to integrate about the market area that you focus on. Something that I might say even here is, search for homes in Roseville, California for sale. I think somebody mentioned Placer County or something like that. So again, this is a full content editor. It's writing the actual website for you. And don't worry if you mess something up. Remember, we can just delete that revision. So I wanted to show you that key tool there. We talked about our navigation. We have it there. It's called My Profile. If I wanted to change my navigation controls, I just select it and edit nav, and then you can see I have all of the sub nav here, my buyers, sellers, my profile, contacts. So if I wanted to edit my profile and say about me, I can do that. Just type in update and it changes my navigation, and then close. And then now I have a new navigation item. Click on edit. If I wanted to add another navigation item to my site, I could do that as well. Okay. Maybe I want to have instead of sellers, maybe I want to say sell my home or something like that. Okay. Maybe I want to add something about community information, community links or something. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. I want to show you how to add another navigation link here. So let's go ahead and call it community info. Okay. No, I'm here. You can't hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Somebody jumped on the call. Teresa? Ah, okay. We're getting people that are, it looks like when people are jumping on to the webinar, it's canceling everything out, so that's okay. Okay. I went ahead and muted Teresa. Okay, where were we? So you can see here, see how I added community info. So another key thing that I want you to know is how to add a new page. So do you see here it says add page? So I'm going to go ahead and click on add page, and I'm going to say, no, you can build as many pages as you want. But I'm just going to build a general page, Roseville. I'm just going to call it Roseville, California. Okay? And then I'm going to put in all of my titles and meta tags. This is so that search engines understand what this page is about. Okay? And do you see the navigation here at the bottom? Add a navigation menu item. So I'm going to go ahead and add community info and add page. And now I built this new page. Okay. And now I want to add content. So there is text and images. And so I can add all of my information about Roseville here. So let's just go to Google and just type in Roseville, California, right? And let's wiki Roseville. And this will give us a little general information about Roseville that I'm just going to copy and paste, and then paste that in here. And then I'm going to click on save. And so now I've got some cool information. Make sure you make it your own, and that you're going to, some cool things. Maybe here are some cool websites to know, or some cool things about Roseville that you want to know about. But when you do that, make sure that the content is unique, that you're creating that content. Don't just copy and paste it from somewhere. Make sure that you make it unique. When you copy and paste content from another website and you put it on your website, the search engines are going to recognize that content as coming from Wiki or wherever you got it. So make sure you make it your own, okay? So when you build out the page, make the page unique. Some cool things here that I can do from here is that I could click on Add Content in Real Estate Search, and I could add properties in Roseville. So now when somebody goes to my community page, it will give them all the information about Roseville along with all the properties for sale in Roseville.
All right, let me find out about this for you, and I'll give you a call.
Yes.
Okay? You're welcome.
That's what we went over on the home page. We added the featured listings. Okay. On the community, that's correct. I went to add content, and then I clicked on real estate. These are all widgets that are built into the system, and this one I used was real estate search. And then I added a unique search of Roseville. Okay, and then if I click on Edit Content Navigation and I click on Community, I want to then select the Roseville page that I built, and then update. I'll delete this one. Close. Okay, now I'm going to select page, go to home. One major key thing that I want you to know is another tool here called Page Options for your website. Page Options. Page Options allows you to update the titles and meta tags for each one of the pages on your website. I recommend that at night, if you could just spend 5 minutes on each individual page of your site and update the titles and meta tags, it's really going to help in your lead generation and people finding you. And make sure to use your name in your information as well, so that if somebody types in your name, I might type in Joyce Sherman, Roseville, California real estate agent, right? And then I might copy that and paste it in here as a description. Find Joyce Sherman, Roseville, California real estate agent, Roseville, California homes for sale, Roseville, Who popped on here? Oh, somebody got it. Okay, Roseville. So you can kind of, does everybody understand that? Placer County real estate. So that's your description. Your title can be about 80 characters. Descriptions, you can be about 200 characters. And you can run about 400 characters in your keywords. Okay. Everybody, that must have been Barbara. Barbara. We having fun? Everybody having a good time? Okay.
That's what Ash said.
That's correct. Do you want me to kind of give you guys a little analogy of it? Okay. So I'm going to give you a final analogy of everything of what we just did and what we were trying to accomplish. We're trying to build a site, but don't think that you have to build the website in one day, one night, right? What I recommend is getting your domain. That's essential. Getting your website created, and then creating a marketing plan for your website. How are you going to drive traffic to it? So search engine optimization is one of those ways. So let me go to Google and type in Roseville homes for sale. Okay? And do you see we have Zillow here, correct? Do you see the top thing here where it says Roseville CA Real Estate? That is what we call is a title. So the search engines grab your site when they go to your website, and let's go to website management. I'm going to click on publish revision, publish. So that made Joyce's website now live and made all those modifications. Now, do you see where it says Joyce Sherman Rose at the top there? Does everybody see that? Do you see how it highlighted? It says Joyce Sherman Roseville CA Real Estate. That is the title. That is the same thing as Roseville CA Real Estate on Zillow. The nice thing is that now Joyce, she can start building out her website so that when somebody types in the keyword Joyce, that she comes up. Okay? And so that's something that I really want you to focus on, is when people are typing in your name or typing in, keywords with your name and related to real estate, that your website comes up. That's the first level of getting your site optimized. Okay? So the next is the description. This is the actual description of the page. Okay? And so every page on Zillow has a unique title, it has a unique description, and it has a unique URL. The URL is right here, joycesherman.sites.salesaspects.com, which will become joycesherman.com. When you click on property search, this is another unique URL with a unique title, and it has unique descriptions, which are called meta tags, which somebody just said, okay, those are the background information. And you're right. That is what the search engines use to give them information about what this actual page means, or multiple pages mean. Okay? Let me show you. We spent quite a bit of time on the website here. but I think you guys really accomplished a lot. If you want to publish your website now, you can, and it'd be ready to go. But again, I recommend before you spend too much more time editing your website to make sure to get your website domain name moved over. Okay, so you see how I typed in Joyce Sherman and now her website is actually live. So one thing that I want to show you is once you have validated that your domain name, joycesherman.com, is going to your website, it's becoming a forward right now to the Joyce subdomain. Does everybody understand that? Do you understand that, Judy? Okay, if I type in Joyce Sherman right now, it's going to go to her website, correct? Joyce Sherman is going to her new website, but it's a forward. So the reason that is, if you click on your website in domain services, which is here under add remove addresses, you'll notice that her main domain is not primary. The primary is the subdomain. So I want to make her actual website, Joyce Sherman, primary by clicking on making it primary. So now when I type in Joyce Sherman, actually I need to go back. There we go. So now joycesherman.com is completely primary and functional. Her site is live. When consumers click on property search, it goes to Roseville. She can change that at any time if she wants to say Placer County. Now when people go to the interactive map search, they go to the interactive map search, and if they want to type or click on satellite view, they can type satellite view. All of the listings are updated on her website automatically for her from the system. We have integration with all the social media, so all of her friends and family can share her pages on here. Okay. There's something else that's auto-created, is that you'll notice that the site will, after they view a couple of listings, it will require the consumers to register before they can see any more properties. Why do we do that? Let me show you why. Check this out. So what is it, Joyce Sherman at ersroseville.com? It's just Joyce? Just Joyce? So ersroseville.com. I'm going to give a 1234 password. Joyce Sherman. 916. And what's the postal there? There we go. It says it's already registered. Joyce, did you already register on your website? That's okay. We'll just register for now. Okay. So you can see that it will allow the consumer to register on the site, and now once they start searching, let's just go ahead and say they searched Roseville and they searched 2 million. And properties pop up here. I can now save this property into my account. What happens when her friends and family share this website on Facebook and they start searching?
Got it. And then you still want another one, because we have one that I'm sending to Ryan for $1,000.
That you've saved? Okay. I'll have to look at that. That's not one that I've actually tried. Okay. So I want to show you, what happens once somebody registers is on Sales Aspects. Now we can see that Joyce registered on the website. Here on the dashboard, we can see Joyce Sherman, all the information that she did, right? What property search she did. She searched in Roseville for 500,000, 3 bedrooms. We see what properties she viewed and saved, and she filled out a request a showing on a specific property, right? So now we can just click on Contacts, and there you can see that the client record actually entered automatically from her website into her account. And we can actually, if you see here, we have status where it is in evaluation status. We have that the phone has not been tried. So if you make a phone call, start using this to dialogue all of your calls. You can send emails directly to your clients right from the site. Remember what we were talking about, sending the branded themes, okay? Most of you use your MLS to send listings to your clients, is that correct? Something that you can do here is possibly send listings right from your website to your clients. So I can just copy the listings off of my site, paste them into my email, and now I send them right from my website. Now what happens if those people send these listings, email these listings to their friends and family, and they start searching on your website? What is it going to require them to do? What did you just generate? Leads for free. Leads for free. Right? Where does the what? Should see it right on your website on the detail right here. On the properties, on the details of each listing. Okay. You could leave notes on everything, so make sure to keep all of your notes up to date. Okay, you can set specific tasks, so keep all your tasks, and this is all the events that the client is doing, what properties they like. If I select that client record now, I can get all the information on it, such as events. This is all the activity of the client actually searching in real time on the website. They registered on 5 minutes ago on the domain name, and then they searched in Roseville, 500 to 3 bedroom. They requested a showing for a specific property. Okay, it gives us all the information on there. This is completely mobile based as well, so you can go to salesaspects.com on your cell phone and it will launch you into the actual mobile application to access all this information. Okay? There is. Okay, so the next key thing that you need to do with Sales Aspects is start using it as your actual CRM, as your lead management system. And think of this as the place of where you want all your customers. You want you want to start driving traffic to your website. How are you going to do that, right? How are you going to start driving traffic to your website? It should be when you're running an open house ads. It should be on all of your magazine ads. It should be on all your postcards, your business cards. Everywhere that you market, you should be marketing your website. When you're sending listings to clients, you should be sending your website. These websites are designed around generating business, generating referrals. And that's why we integrate the actual registration process so that the sites are actually asking for business from your friends and family and from referrals. Okay? So you can feel confident that the site is going to do that for you. Now, the next key step that I recommend is creating a database or a CSV file of all of your contacts. And so I had asked Joyce to create a file and send that over to me of all of her contacts. And so I have a contact database that I'm going to import for you. Some key things that you'll want to make sure is that it is a CSV file, so you save it in CSV, okay? And so, you know, she's got first name, last name, business street address, business city, business state, business zip postal code on here, okay? And so I'm going to show you how to import that. So you'll click on Contacts, and I can import by under Actions, and there is what is called the import. And we click on Import, it says Choose File. Now, at any time, if you need instructions on how to create a CSV file or an Excel file, all of those, or how to create header row column names, all of those instructions are right here. Okay. I'm going to choose File, and I'm going to select it, and then I'm going to click on Upload, and that quickly it went ahead and pulled all the names here. So I've got first name, last name. I think this was business street, right? So I'll just go to business street address. If it's not in green, make sure, do you see how this says home street and hers says business? Well, we have a business street, so make sure to select business. Business state, that was business zip code, postal code. Business country. Okay, here's one, home phone. We have what is called primary phone. Mobile. Joyce, do you want the mobile to be secondary phone or primary? Let's see. Primary. Okay. We can always, just so you know, you can redo this at any time. Email address, secondary email, email. Notes. Okay. Now, some key things here that I want you to know are, one is about groups. What, Joyce, I would like you to do is create a group, one that's just, all my contacts, all contacts. Okay? And do you see here where it says contact status? You can set a status. What I would like you to do, Joyce, is create a status of evaluate. And what that means is that once we import these in, you'll need to go through and evaluate each one of your contacts as to where you feel they are in the sales stage process. Okay? And then you'll simply click on import, and what it is doing is there's 112 contacts, and it is importing those contacts into the account. And the process is completed. I'll then click on contacts again, and then now all my Joyce's contacts have been imported into the system with all of their notes. So some key things when I was talking about evaluate. You can see evaluate. Immediate action is needed. Evaluate this contact as a priority of long-term, short-term, closed. You guys can start to really start using the database and determining how many contacts have I actually closed business with. Okay? So if I've closed Willie, I want to put him as closed. Okay? If I'm priority prospecting for Wanda, then I want to put priority prospecting. Okay? If I made a call to Wanda today, I want to dialogue the calls. You can do this right from the cell phone mobile application as well. So you can do it from your iPad, wherever you're at. But make sure you start to have one centralized database. One key goal that I would like to have all of you for this year is, how are you going to double your database this year? So Joyce, if you have 112 contacts this year, right now, how are you going to make it 224 by the end of this year? Can you do that? You can do it by all the different measures, right? Anybody that you met at the grocery store, anybody that you met at church, anybody that you met, riding motorcycles, wherever you're at in your business, open houses. You host an open house, or you're doing you're doing your door knocking, you're doing your cold calling. Wherever you're at, try to start meeting people. And start using your website as an actual prospecting tool to grow your business. Get your friends and family to start promoting your website. Joyce, what if you did this? If you got your new website, correct? What if you went and shared your website in Facebook and said, hey everybody, here's my new website. You can search all the homes for sale in Placer County or anywhere, Sacramento, wherever, and it's updated immediately for you. It will start sending you new listings automatically, okay, that come on the market. Soon as the clients register on the website, it sets them up for what is called suggested properties and starts sending them new inventory automatically. Okay, but you can log into the CRM and click on email and emailed listings and set up each one of your clients for automated searches to go out just like the MLS. Give it a search name, put in the city or the postal code or neighborhood and send it out once a day. And now all of a sudden you are sending inventory on a recurring basis to your clients through your website, asking for referrals. If you see a really cool property that comes out as a really awesome deal in the market, why wouldn't you share that listing on your Facebook page? Hey, here's a great listing. But do it from your website. Don't do it from somewhere else that you're not going to generate that referral or generate that traffic. Tell me this. What are the two most popular websites in the world today? Google and Facebook. Is that correct? Does everybody agree? Okay. What do those two websites want more than anything? Google, Facebook, YouTube, Yahoo, Baidu. This is the Google of China. They want traffic. Twitter, Amazon.com, they want traffic. And they market themselves to generate traffic. So those places have a lot of traffic. Okay, so does your Facebook page have a lot of traffic? It might have a little bit. You might be growing your network. Start promoting your site where you can generate traffic. Okay? So those are some key things. What's that? Well, first of all, you have to start building out your website. And just like I was saying, you have to start optimizing all your pages. Google, you can also do paid advertisement on Google and Bing and Yahoo. You could do banner advertisement if you want to do paid advertisement. That's right. That's right. What I'm trying to stress to you is that you need to create a marketing plan of how you're going to generate traffic, whether it is through marketing online or offline. You need to have a marketing plan of how you're going to promote traffic. And I'll tell you, most agents, they send listings from the MLS to their clients, and they don't generate referrals from those. They send out listing notifications from their MLS, they don't generate referrals. So do you have a database of clients that you're trying to generate traffic and referrals from, and continue to grow that database and make sure that you are prospecting them accordingly? Okay. There is one more key component of the system that I would like to just show you real quick. Say you wanted to send out a hot buys list of, say, 5 listings right now to your entire database. Do you think that that would be something that would be useful? Okay, I do. So say I found a listing that I think is a great deal. Remember when I told you about doing the same thing on your on Facebook, correct? Say this property in Antelope I think is a great deal. I can copy it. Now I can go to email, click on, see where it says new email. New email. And the group. Remember when I typed in all contacts as a group? I have 111 members. I can type in hot buy in Antelope. I can then paste that hot buy into Antelope right there. Okay. Do you see here where it says insert recipient data, first name? I can automatically, it will pull their first name from the contact record. I can type in, hi, John, hi, Mark. It will automatically put all 111 contacts' first name when it goes out to them by simply selecting here, send. And I can set it to go out for a specific date. So if I wanted to send out this property and maybe some market information below that, how many homes sold this month, whatever I want to send out, I can send out a newsletter, hot buys, market updates, anything to my entire database right now, or I can schedule it to go out tomorrow or the next day and have it all branded with my info. Under setup, remember when we were talking about the email? Here is JoyceSherman.com as her domain name. I'm going to select Save Change and then Preview. And now when you send out emails to your clients, now all the links are right here, including community info, property search, goes right to our website. Okay, let's open up for some questions. Mm-hmm. Sure. Sure, sure. Do you want me to show you how to do it? Okay. Yeah. So maybe Joyce wants us to create a web page called Free Home Value Report, or how about Free Roseville Home Value Report. Okay, and she wants to select a blank theme, and she'll just select the theme, and she can click on publish. What was that? You can use different domain names if you want. Sure. Yeah, you can create as many sub-sites of that as you want. So just let me show you real quick how to build out a quick landing page. I clicked on Edit Revision. I'm going to click on Add Content, and I'm going to add a text and image here. And do you see this little image manager here to the right? So I might want to upload some sort of unique image that I might have created or something like that. So let me see if I've got something here that might be able to use. Okay, here's a cool one. This is a little market update image, home value. So comparative market analysis, right? And so I might type in here something like, I'm not going to type anything in this one here. I'm just going to publish that, and then I'm going to add something below it that is something a little different. I might say free home value report for Roseville, California, and then I might want to bold it, and I might want to then make it a little larger, and I might want to add some color, save changes. See that? And then I want to add an actual lead form, right? So I just add a lead form and choose form. So there's sell your home here, home value request. This is a cool one. Save changes, and then there it is. So now when I click on publish, there you go. All done. Yeah, say I wanted to load that up into my Facebook account. Maybe I'm going to do a status update. Well, if I load that URL into my account, it's right there, right? And then I could just type in free home value report for Roseville, California, or I could say get your free home value report, right? Placer County. I click on post, now it's on my page, and then my friends and family can share it. Pretty sick, huh? How you doing? Booyah! Under your personal search, show your saved searches. These here. Well, in the account, it only shows the ones that they saved. Well, yeah. They have their, their properties that they viewed. These are all the ones that they viewed, and these are. every 5 minutes. That's because the Metro list, when they get the listing, they have to provision it, and they don't actually put it to the RET server until, it takes a certain amount of time for them to publish to the RET server. Totally on their end. We can't, our server will obviously be pinging for that listing, but we can't get the listing until they actually update it to the RET server.